Hello everyone. So in today's session, we are going to make a device that is based on the canvas. So today in this session, we will learn how we can use the canvas and how we can communicate the canvas interface and how we can connect our devices with the connect the ESP chip devices or Indus board Indus board with the automobile like EV or your car, so that you can get the data inside the car. So as most of you already know that the automobile like EV or your car use the canvas peripherals for the communication. So as you can see here in this screen, most of the automobile or car that you see have the network of different sensor, ECU, engine controller unit, electrical control unit, and the different fuel sensor, fuel gas sensor, and odometer. There are lots of different kind of sensor there in the automobile, and all those sensor are connected with each other using the canvas module like this. So it's a network of different sensor and module inside the electrical network of different sensor and modules inside the car. All are connected with the canvas, and the car will send the data for the diagnosis using that canvas protocol. So in your car you will find the canvas pin like this. In the car you will find the canvas pin like this, where you will get the, there is a pin, there is a plug like this in the car. You will find the plug like this in the car. So in this plug you will find one peripheral for the canvas that helps you to connect your car with your device that you want, with the canvas device, to get the sensor data and other electronics data and values, and communicate with the car or your EV. So as you can see in this plug pins, there is a pin number 6 and pin number 7 is the canvas can j 2 to 3. You can see can j 2 to 3. So this is the high, this is a low. So high is the TX line, and low is the RX line, receiving line. So this is the canvas pin 6 and 14 number here in the 6 and 14. These pin are the canvas pin. So on your car, if you connect this pin with the any canvas device, canvas reader, then you can able to read the different sensor in the car, or you will able to diagnose the car. And if you're using the EV, then you can check that battery percentage of the EV, and you can also connect that car to the cloud. So today we will learn the same thing, how you can connect your car to the cloud, how you can connect the this ESP chip based Indus board, this kind of ESP chip based Indus board to the car, and how you can take the data from the car to the cloud, so that you will able to diagnose the car. You will able to read get the car readings, car sensors reading, car battery reading, or if you are using EV, then EV battery reading, and all those things right on the phone, able to diagnose everything or get the details of the whole or your whole car directly on the phone, directly on the phone using the canvas. But that is the complex project. In this session we will only tell you how you can connect these kind of Indus board or Indus devices with the canvas, and how what is canvas, and how you will able to communicate this board with the canvas. So here for the example, I am connecting two ESP board that will use the canvas protocol to transfer the data in between. But later you can convert this same code and same device, that example code and same example device, same design, as a reference, to make a device that will able to connect with your car, and later you can use use the Wi-Fi power of this board, and connect your car with the cloud, and able to connect the car with the IoT using the canvas and the ESP chip. So that is a different project. We will do that project later. In today's session we will only use the canvas protocol to transfer the data from this canvas device to this canvas device. So by default, if you check the ESP32 data sheet, so by default if you check the ESP32 data sheet, then this device already have the canvas, this chip already, ESP32 S2 chip already have the canvas that is named as the TWAI. This is two wire interface. So this is actually the canvas interface, TWAI. So you can check it here. See here, one TWAI controller with ISO 1189, that is the canvas protocol. So this kind of chip already have the canvas built-in, canvas controller built-in around the chip. But somehow I not and if you check the example on the ESP chip, on ESP32, when you check, open the Arduino and select the ESP32 and check the example folder of ESP32, then you will find the example code for TWAI. But I have tried to do it and connect the board using the canvas directly, but somehow I didn't able to succeed that yet. So once I will succeed that, then I will tell you how to do that and how to use the inbuilt canvas capability of this board directly without any controller later. But here for you, I am using this canvas transceiver module, and using this canvas transceiver module between this board, between these two board, and we will connect these two transceiver module in between to make a canvas protocol to this transceiver module, canvas transceiver module. Or we are using this canvas controller module for the canvas communication. So let me tell you what the name of this module. This module come canvas. So this is the module I am using, the canvas module. So the module name is TJ1050. So module name is TJ1050. So this is the TJ1050 canvas controller module that I am using, and I am going to connect this module with this ESP chip, and able to make a canvas interface, and they will able to transfer the data on the canvas protocol. Later you can disconnect this device and connect it with this pin on the automobile, with this pin on the automobile. Connect uh, your the with the device and get there on the canvas using this 6 and 14 pin number. So so the components here you need for this is two Indus board. Here I'm using two Indus board, and then I am using the canvas TJ TJ something that I have told you that later, that canvas controller. And then I'm using these wires for the connection, few these jumper wires for the connection. So let me first connect it. So here, as you can see, first let put it aside. So here, as you can see, this is the canvas controller module. So for the power line, I am connecting the VCC. This is the VCC pin. 1 minute. This is the VCC pin. So for the connection, I am going to connect this VCC pin with the VCC for the power line. You can see this is VCC pin. I am connecting this VCC pin with this VCC pin. So both the VCC pin is not connected, now connected. So I am taking this power line as one more pin with VCC. So this pin we will connect with the board as a 3 volt or 5 volt for powering this controller module. And then we have the ground pin. So we are using the ground pin here. You can see ground pin with the ground pin like this. And then we will connect connect this ground pin, take a ground pin as a output for the board connecting with the board. So this is how we connect. You can see, and these two are now VCC and ground. This is the VCC pin and this is the ground pin for the connection. This is the VCC and this is the ground pin for the connection and powering this controller module. Now we will connect the L channel and C channel on this module here. So we will connect this L channel and C channel with each other like this with a jumper wire, and then the another edge, this is the jumper wire. So now our basic connection is done. Now it have the pin and TX pin. That RX TX pin will connect between the boards, these boards. So one here I am using one board as a sender that will send send the the values of the sensor, and one board as a receiver to receive the value as a sensor. So these two Indus board, I am using two Indus board. So this is the, let me show you the main circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram, how it is working. So here is our ESP based Indus board that we connect the controller module with the VCC and ground, and then the RxTX pin for the canvas is connected to the RxTX pin on the controller module, and then the channel left and channel horizontal H and channel L is connected with each other, and then this is connected with the another ESP board for the canvas communication. So this is how it connect, and whole your automobile connected in the similar way. In the canvas protocol, whole these kind of sensor inside the body, and all those sensors are connected to the canvas in the similar way, and give you the pin output like this. Pin output like this, TWI pin output 16 and 14, canvas protocol like this, canvas pin output like this. So now after this we will connect this the we will connect the pin the canvas pin RxTX pin with the RxTX pin that is defined on the Indus board here. Indus board here. So before that you need to set the code. You need to set the any of the pin on the board can be set as RX and TX pin. So you can check the here I have using pin number 21 as a RX and pin number 1 as a TX. So on the board pin number 1 and the code I have used the pin number 1 as a RX and pin number 2 as a TX. These pin pin number 1 and pin number 21 and 1, you can see these pins. 1 minute. Yeah, pin number 1 and pin number 2 here on the board, pin number 1 and pin number 2. So this board is sender, and this board is sender, and this board is receiver. This board is receiver. So I have already programmed this board with the sender code and the receiver code. So one board is sending the data over the canvas, and another board is sending receiving the data over the canvas. So now what I will do is connect these TX pin and RX pin on the controller, RX pin and TX pin on the controller, and then I am using the female jumper wire on this board at 21 and 1 pin number RxTX for the canvas, and connect this pin 21 as a RX and then 22 as a TX. And pin number 1 is a TX. So this is my connection with the ESP board. You can check. And these two pin are for the powering the module. So I am connecting these two pin. These two pin 5 volt and ground, or 3 volt or ground. So here I am using the 3 volt and ground pin, 3 volt and the ground pin, and the ground pin. Now here is the 3 volt pin. This blue is the 3 volt pin. This blue line is the 3 volt pin. So I am connected that with, and this is the ground pin. So this is how we have connected the devices. So one is ready. The sender connection is ready. Now the receiver connection. For the receiver connection, we will do the same thing. Uh, Here for the receiver connection, we are going to RxTX pin from this canvas controller to this board. Now I am connecting both of this board, both of this board, both of this board to the PC. And it will start sending the data that can be seen in the serial port. So as you can see, you can see the message on from the serial port that this board is sending the data over the serial port. This board is sending the data over the canvas, and this board is receiving the data over the canvas, this canvas protocol. So this is both the devices are now connected with each other over the canvas protocol, and one device is sending the data and other device is receiving the data. So whatever the data is receiving by here you can see the sensor 23 is the message that is receiving by the canvas. So this is how you can use the canvas protocol on ESP32, either using this canvas controller or this ESP32 chip that we use on this Indus board have built-in TWAI interface that is for the canvas, but I haven't yet figured it out how to use it. So I have used the controller, but you now need a controller for that because it has built in that, but I haven't figured it out as till how to use that. But if we are able to figure it out, then I will update the one more session and do one more session on this. But here using the controller, using the canvas controller like this, you can connect both of the board over the canvas, and able to control able to send the data over this. And one is the sender, one is the receiver. You can make the sender and receiver both for this device, and you can disconnect this part, and later you can connect the RX and TX part on of RX and TX pin up from this controller to the RX TX pin, canvas pin on the on the vehicle, on your automobile, to get the data of your car. This 16 and 14 pin, this is the canvas pin, 16 and 14 pin. So you can connect the other end RX TX pin to the 16 and 14 pin on the car, and you will able to get the data from the. And later using this chip also have the Wi-Fi capability, so you can take the data from the automobile or EV regarding the battery and the sensor, or regarding the health of the whole vehicle. You can take the data, and you can also feed that data to the IoT or to the cloud. So your vehicle will able to connect that. You can make any vehicle or EV connect with the cloud, and you can send the data for the diagnosis, or you can for the for maintaining the car directly from the phone, or controlling the car directly from the phone, or you can get the data about your car health and the sensor directly on the phone. So that is the next project we are going to do. We are still working on that project. So that so if we complete that project, then we will show you how we use this device to connect our EV electric vehicle to the cloud, and able to send the data to the cloud, and able to manage the car directly from the phone using the canvas. So that this is all. You will able to find the canvas controller code on the internet, and you can if you can also try to figure it out from your side, how to use the TWI interface on this ESP chip without a need of any controller, so that you will able to connect the ESP chip to the car without a need of any these kind of controller as well. So for now we can use this controller to connect the car with and take the data over them, and send the packets, send the sensor data, and one device can receive and communicate with each other. So this is all about the canvas. So let me tell you details on the canvas. So the canvas protocol is one of the automobile protocol that is used by the automotive sector. So there's many sensors, ECU, and many different the electrical connections are connected with this canvas, so that we will be able to diagnose the health of the vehicle. I will get the details of the vehicle using the canvas protocol. So it is one of the automotive protocol, and it is similar to the TW two wire interface, and that's why it's named as the TWAI two wire interface as well for the canvas. So that's all. Hope you have learning from this session, and we will upload the whole project and the code on the indus.electronicsforyou.com, or you can also check this project on electronicsforyou.com. So this is for all today. So as you can see, these modules is sending the data with each other using the Canvas protocol, and here you can see in the serial monitor that it is sending the data at every 1 second. So that's all. Thank you everyone. Hope you have had lots of learning, but if you want to ask any more questions, then you can ask me. So we didn't get any questions, so thank